Graceful.
Like an elephant.
On stilts. Hey, everybody!
This is Real Lusty with Joe Ritland and
The Dominator.
a SmackDown Live Montreal or...
Machka All.
Yes.
Even though there wasn't really much of Rusev tonight.
There was a little bit. Rusev Day versus the Usos happened on the dark match.
Mm-hmm.
That happened on the dark match, and we got 3 matches on the whole show.
Yes.
And then we got 3 matches on 205 Live.
Yes.
205 Live is an hour.
Yes.
Miz TV with a good promo. Miz had a good promo like always. Bringing prestige. Bringing the copies of the movie The Prestige back to the IC title.
Because you know, WWE, it's all full of huge jackmen.
Ooh. Not sure how to feel about that.
Don't.
Okay. Alright.
Unless it's Darren, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Anyway, Jeff Hardy was his guest.
Yeah.
And
Jeff Hardy was his guest.
Yes. See my
He will
best.
simply be the best.
No better than authentic Irish setter. So, Jeff should not talk. He's not really good at talking.
I mean, he's all right. I think it's been a while since he's taken the lead on promos.
True. I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad on promos. He's just never great.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, Randy Orton, came from out of nowhere.
Gross.
Well, actually, the entranceway.
Gross.
And then
Gross.
they started talking, and
Oops.
Miz mentioned the top 10 thing that we totally forgot about.
Yeah, that angle that Jinder tried to go with that sucked terribly and nobody liked it.
It was
That one.
Yes. And, of course, Miz says he can see the temperature rising in Orton, or the temperature rising in Orton's Viper. I'm not really sure. This was a segment where it was what it was. Shelton came out to the Kiop music.
Kiop!
And
At least we can still do that.
yes, we still can do that. And the crowd was on fire. That was great.
Gross.
Probably should have been put out.
It's cadaverific.
And then,
Have you ever wanted to get noise from your audience and thought, there has to be a better way? Gasoline and a match.
Give me fuel, give me fire. Oh God, you never heard that Avril Lavigne edition of that?
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me fire, give me. No, I haven't.
I will play that for you after the review. It was terrible. We set up a tag match.
Could be any worse than Taylor Swift's rendition of September.
It's not that bad, but it's still bad. Okay. That was bad, by the way. Sorry. I mean, look, Taylor, I'm sure you're nice, but that was a terrible rendition. Jeff Hardy versus Orton versus Shelton and The Miz.
It's almost like Adam Lambert's rendition of Ring of Fire.
Get
Fitting, but also bad.
He had a burning ring of fire afterward. So, it was a decent match for what it was. Orton and Hardy won. And then, of course, first the RKO, and then an RKO to Jeff Hardy, right after you said, right before you, when you said it would happen.
Right after I said it would happen. Well, right before I said it would happen.
Right before that, you said it would happen.
Because I would be like, I can call the past.
No, I was trying to say right before it happened, you said it was going to happen.
I can see into the past, as long as there's present to see said event. I will call it Pastovision. Or when it involves spaghetti, it's pasta vision.
You're doodling along here.
There is not much to talk about with this episode of SmackDown. We had 1, 2, 3 matches.
And the nice thing is Orton...
NXT last week, I believe, had 4 matches in an hour.
55
and even
minutes.
that felt like a stretch.
Okay, yeah, no, it did. That's a good point. So, Orton, of course, jerking another man's head.
Yes.
As his Viper, pops out.
As you do.
Yes. And then we have the Iconics with Carmella. Look, I'm sure Carmella tries, but Carmella, you're not any good. You're not.
As I tend to say about Mandy Rose, what is Carmella doing? Her best.
Yeah, and we'll get to our Backlash prediction, by the way, so this will be a short review.
The biggest casshole isn't Cass.
Right. Well, she could take that whole fist that he, holds up in his entrance. That's why she walks the way she does. She can moonwalk. Because of that.
I can moonwalk, and I've never been fisted.
I thought that went without question. I don't think you need to say that on camera. Okay, moving on.
I don't know what you were implying, so I had to correct.
Okay, that's a good
Jonn?
Yes?
What?
Alright. New Day in the bar and Big E just rubbing baby oil all over himself and enjoying it way too much.
And so are some of the ladies, I suppose.
This is true. I mean, and statistically, some of the guys, whatever, nothing wrong with that.
I guess some ladies are into people with dinner plates on their chests.
And Xavier was going. Who I found out, by the way, Xavier Woods blocked me. I can't possibly imagine why that would happen. I have never said anything. It was all the Paige and Xavier jokes. That's what it was. I never tagged him in them, but I still support the guy. Hope for the best for him.
Uh-huh.
Great college educated, and up, down, down's great. And then, so then we have Xavier say to Sheamus, your soul is mine. Ironic.
Your soul is mine.
I don't have one.
Ha ha! Here goes his ginger.
Yeah.
I get it.
They're
Why?
they're gonna break up Rusev Day, aren't they?
Probably.
Why?
Well, I mean, I don't think he needs any more Aiden with his English.
He doesn't. But think about it, though.
No.
They like to break up popular
I'm a
groups.
Mercy's fan. I shouldn't think about things according to this.
They didn't, discredit the Bad News Barrett gimmick at all.
No.
Oh, wait, they did. They took it away completely. This is why we can't have nice things, and this is why Rusev should go to New Japan. Him and Lana would be money over there.
They would also be people.
There would be people over there. Big Cass, this is absolutely terrible. Had a midget Daniel Bryan. This is bad.
This was Attitude Era. Isn't that what you guys wanted? Attitude Era?
Yeah, you guys want.
If you want all the good, you're gonna have to take the bad.
Yeah. This was really bad. Look, I'm not. Gonna...
I will say this.
What?
Despite the fact that they brought him on to make fun of him, they also put him quite over with the crowd too. Like saying, "Book this guy, get in contact with his agent," all that good stuff.
Yeah.
He knew he was gonna get a beat down, but man, was he gonna get something for it.
True.
And he did.
He got a boost.
So good luck to you, man.
Good.
John Paul the fuck, whatever the fuck your name is.
Yeah, I didn't actually write that. And you know what? That's great. I mean, reach for new heights.
Except for the top shelf.
So anyway.
That's the end of that.
Yes.
We'll reserve those jokes for kids.
I told you about that joke I did with Cassie?
No.
I played Van Halen's Jump for our 4'8" friend when she wanted me to get her something off the top shelf. Went through the entire chorus. Then once it was done, I hit pause. Grabbed the thing off the top shelf. She said, "Was that worth it?" Yes, it was. Then I went back and sat down. Styles demands an apology for Nakamura, and Joe appears with a great promo.
No, Nakamura demanded an apology from Styles.
Is that what it was?
Yes.
I screwed that up, didn't I?
Probably.
Yes. But
they also didn't communicate it very well because at first it was like, demanding an apology.
Yeah.
Styles demanding an apology from Nakamura. Why would he do that?
Yeah. And Nakamura wants an apology, but Joe appears. He possibly will face Styles.
Joe Pierce.
Yes. And then Nakamura just hitting Styles in the balls constantly.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to love it. Nakamura will hopefully be champion soon. We will have our Backlash predictions, by the way, after
those
this.
jewels got crushed so hard you could almost hear screaming from England.
It's the worst pain that Styles has felt since he was asked about the gay community. Look up that clip, by the way, on YouTube, and you guys determine, was he just confused or was he being homophobic? Becky and Asuka, don't worry, I was fine during this segment. Not at all. That's a dream team.
He wasn't fine. He wasn't fine at all.
And Charlotte was there also.
Yeah.
Good. Charlotte needs to stop doing the moonsault, which we'll get to in a minute. But Xavier and Sheamus, it was fine. It was good. It was a good match. Xavier got the win.
I feel like I'm getting slowly moved out of frame.
Yeah. Oh, are you? Jeez, here. Are you? I haven't even been moving.
You've been leaning constantly over to the left.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, you meant on camera I've been leaning to the left.
Don't you dare.
What? No, it just wants to go to the left. So, Xavier beat Sheamus. Sonya, Mandy, why is Mandy there? Mandy, seriously, you're not very good. And
We should not Eva Marie.
well, no, but Eva Marie is better than Sable. Because Eva did take some bumps. She wasn't very good at it.
Well, I mean, she's ready, willing, and Sable.
And, I mean, Sonya seemed like she was happy to see Paige because, of course, as the joke continues, Paige is rubbing off on Sonya Deville.
But apparently, Paige doesn't want to anymore. And she's like, and then she was like, no way.
By the way, congratulations to Sonya and Zara. Schreiber? Whatever the last name is. Good for them. Yes, Paige is babyface GM. And Almas is Tranquilo, however the hell you say that.
El Idolo!
What?
What?
The fuck does that mean?
The idol.
Oh. You told me that like 30 minutes ago and I forgot.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know Spanish. Or English.
Y no comprende mucho español, señor.
Right. What? I didn't understand that at all.
Talk about the match.
Okay. Asuka, Becky, and Charlotte versus the Iconics and Carmella. Can we put a muzzle over Carmella so she can stop screaming?
No.
God, seriously, it's terrible.
I know.
Absolutely terrible.
You must live with the pain, boy.
Take pleasure in gutting you, boy. Who says that? Asuka, Becky, and Charlotte get the win. Peyton takes the tap-out win from Asuka as Asuka submits another woman on camera. Moving on. Maybe that was that dream I had. So they had a Backlash ad during this and during a couple other matches.
Yeah, why?
And then right back to commercial shortly afterwards.
You could, I don't know, cut out some of the back segments and do like a build, like a normal company would,
Yeah.
to an important pay-per-view.
It was a C episode.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, the women were fine. The matches were fine. It was great the women got the main event.
Hey.
But whatever. It was a C grade show because
It's mediocre.
yes.
It's a C from me as well. The derp me dude.
Yeah, this guy right
Hi.
here. Yeah.
Hello.
The man behind the curtain is actually technically in front of the curtain right now. So, Tozawa and Itami on 205 Live versus Kendrick and Gallagher in a miscue caused that
Yes.
to go in the favor of the heels, but Itami may be going heel.
Tommy's already heel.
True, he shoved Tozawa.
It's a heel face tag team,
It was odd.
and it's meant to be broken up later.
Yeah.
You know, they showed some tandem offense in the beginning, and then as it progressed, Tommy got arrogant, ended up costing Tozawa. But Tommy, unable to see his own folly, blames Tozawa, to which Tozawa could only reply, like Link from Legend of Zelda. Ah!
Oh, I was gonna say, well, excuse me, princess.
Yeah!
Oh boy, I can't wait to eat some dodongos.
I can't wait to bomb some dodongos.
Whatever.
Get your memes straight, man.
No, straight.
Sounds
man.
like a rejected Mega Man villain, doesn't it?
Straight man.
Yeah. Just fires Bibles at people.
Repress. Yes, he described the match perfectly. And then we have a no respect chant.
Yes.
Cool. They're either Itami or Rodney Dangerfield fans. They're in Montreal.
Good news, everyone! We're getting laid!
Then Buddy Murphy versus a jobber.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that happened.
It's good to see that Nosferatu has found work, though.
Hey, see Shadow of a Vampire, by the way. It's a really good movie. The original Nosferatu's better. That was the remake years and years later wasn't that bad. Kalisto versus Drew Gulak.
Yeah.
Wrapped this up pretty well. You had Gulak versus the captain of Team Do a Good Lucha Thing.
Kalisto.
We did not get hung up on Rose Kalisto, who has still blocked me on Twitter. Can't figure out why. Good match.
Of course, you know, you can always figure out why he blocked me. I don't know.
For one, cannot be beaten by trash.
If one becomes trash.
Yes. That's one of your finest things. The way. Good match. Kalisto almost got the win. Drew locking on the Drew lock, which was also Sonata's skull end, but whatever. Got the tap out win.
I wish Drew Gulak would bring back his old theme music.
Totally Drew.
Yeah.
was
Dumb name, but best theme music.
Great theme music. This was I'd say a B- episode. They did nice stuff. They did have Cedric brawl with Buddy Murphy earlier, and they had some nice ways to hype the card.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay Dorado and Grand Metalik versus Kendrick and Gallagher next week.
Yes.
And Ali versus Buddy Murphy.
Wonder when they're gonna bring in the tag team championships for cruiserweights.
They'll have to really make sure that they have a bunch of people locked down. Well, no, I'm just saying they might have to bring more people over. Just saying.
Yeah.
So B- for me. Not a bad episode.
I'm gonna give it a B.
All right. Okay.
What, were you expecting some B-related puns?
There was a buzz around there that made me think so. Yeah. So, that's what we gotta say. We'll be
Sorry
back.
if you feel the sting of disappointment.
Sting felt a sting in his neck. So
I've been the Durbinator.
And Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. Thumbnail from that guy in the description. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and our Twitter links will also be there. Be back with Backlash predictions.
Yes.